Good evening, everybody. I was running a little late. Sorry about that. Let's see. I got everything plugged in. I feel all out of place right now. Let's see who we got in here. We got Mary Ann Bimler and Beverly and Gillum Farms and Rebel at Heart, Evelyn Newman. The link is at the top of the chat. This is an open mic, as it has been for quite a while now. We got Heather Landskron. There's Full Blown Country. He's why I'm late. No, it's my fault. He was helping me make arrangements for Mid-America. Or not Mid-America, 10 Killer. Our Cabin in the Woods and Tony Sutton. And let's see here. DJ's Adventure and Beyond. We got James Hall. Our Cabin in the Woods. There's Sherman Family Farms. And Tim Mason. So this has been kind of a busy week. I actually have 2 videos in my editing program right now. So I'm actually going to be able to put one out at one week and then the one right after that in the next week. I'm going to shoot for Friday. So and I will be driving to 10 Killer. We arranged that. And it looks like I'm going to be doing some SUV camping. Old Man King Homestead's in here, and so is Petty Jean River Homestead. We got Treasure Hunter and Hiking with Jackie Boy. Leanne Gunther. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. So happy to be here. Even though I've ran around because I waited till the last second to get everything done. Green room's open, people. So I was making arrangements for the campsite, and unfortunately, I totally missed Empty Homesteads. I will go back and check that out later. Empty Homestead. And there's my buddy. There's Pooch.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I think I cut myself too short on that time, Pooch.
Uh-oh. I was kind of wondering there.
We only had 3 minutes left. I go, oh, I better go finish up what I was doing before
yeah. I ran in. Well, I was in the chat, and then I ran inside real quick because I had to go let the dogs out since Pretty's not here, you know.
Where'd she take off to?
Well, she's staying. Her brother is gone out of town. He had to go out on business, and so he's got cats that needed to be cared for. So she went to spend the night over there to take care of the cats, and also that's why we were in separate places. And
oh, duh. I knew that.
But yeah,
I was in your live the whole time. I wasn't making the connection. See what happens when I get my dyslexia going, Pooch. I get all flustered.
Hey, it happens to all of us. Happens to all of us.
So thank you very much for helping me set that up, Pooch.
Hey man, no problem. And you're right in the thick of it with Josh and I and all of us. So we're right in the center of the activities.
I'm gonna be partying.
Yep.
Pretty's gonna come out of her tent and say, "Shut up, everybody."
Yep.
I'm trying to sleep.
We'll see how that goes. It's gonna be fun.
In the green room, nod your head.
It's gonna be fun. What's that?
Can't come up until you nod your head.
Howdy. How's
What's
everybody
up, Johnny?
doing? You guys are sitting there talking about 10 Killer. I assume you got a camping spot?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You'll be happy that I figured that out, what I'm going to do, and figured it out.
Nice.
I'm going to be driving down there. I still would like to come a little early.
Hi, Evelyn. Yes. Come
Get
on
there
out.
early so that I know that I'm already there and not have to.
Come on out.
You never know what else can happen and slow you down.
Yeah, I think
Leanne.
you're going
Troy,
to have Josh,
Heather.
us, and Brian all in a row over there in the campsites.
Oh,
Did you
okay.
say Lazy Days Ahead was right across the walkway?
I think so. I think he said with
He's
what
right
number
next
he
to
said.
us.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
and Lisa's right next to us.
we're
Tony,
40. We're 49 or 50, 49, and 48.
Tony is at the end. Then it's us, and then it's Jesse and Lisa, and then it's who's after them?
I think it's
Jan. And then I think we got MT Homestead, and there's one more in there that I don't know. And that's the 6 that are lined up right next to the shelter.
Okay.
So yeah, that's where we're at. Where you guys going to be at, Pooch?
50, 49, and 48.
I'll have to look on the thing and see where those are. I think they're right straight across.
Yeah.
Are they those are lakeside, aren't they?
Well, we're in the middle of like the island, and then across the road is the lakeside. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're just right there. I mean, it's just right there, straight across.
Does anybody know where Justin is? Is he close to us at all?
I'm thinking Justin was down 24 in the tent camp area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure where he's at.
Didn't Josh get the same spot he got last year?
I think that's what he said.
Because I think you could see Josh's spot from Justin's spot last year. Well, I don't know if Justin's in the same spot.
Huh.
At any rate,
I'm glad you made arrangements to be able to drive down.
yeah, me too.
Nice.
It's gonna make it a lot less stressful. I didn't want to fly. I didn't want to fly. It seems like it would be easier and faster, but I just didn't want to do it. And I had other options, and I took them.
Yeah, I got you.
You don't have to pick me up at the airport an hour
Wouldn't have been no big deal.
while you're trying to do everything else.
No big deal.
But I
Nothing
appreciate the offer. That was awesome.
You're welcome. So, when are you guys going to get there, Pooch?
We're planning the 27th, that Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna cruise in on the 27th.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's
All
the
right.
plan.
Yeah, Bland's is coming up from Texas,
Okay.
and so I heard that outdoors.
Nice.
So several folks from Texas coming. We're all excited. See you.
Yep. I think Josh or Justin is coming in the 27th too. Back Road Freedom.
Yep. Well, that's the Sherman's out there to remind us that the 26th is Friday.
Yeah, 26th is Friday.
Okay.
That's right.
And Tony and them said they're going to be there 25th afternoon. We're going to take the camper down on the 25th. Probably early afternoon. We're going to set up the camper and everything, and then we'll be there for the weekend, I guess. I think we got it all the way till Monday.
I might stay an extra day just so that I could rest up a little bit before I drive, but we'll see what happens.
Sure thing.
Maybe I'll get a 10 killer lodge room that
There's Pretty.
Sunday.
Hey, Tish.
She's
So
probably thinking,
Lynn the Okie is going to be there on Saturday.
Awesome.
And Pooch and Freddie gave a nice donation to the.
Yeah. So we thank you for the donation, Pooch and Pretty.
oh, no problem.
Thank you.
I'm looking
So
forward
we got, there's going to be these door prize drawings, during this thing. Plus, we've actually got the grand prize. I picked it up the other day. Barry, you're gonna want it. I'm telling you, you're gonna want it. I want it, and it's here, but I can't do anything about it. So
You can play with it until then.
no, not gonna even do anything to it. It's just gonna be pristine, whenever whoever gets it, it's gonna be pristine. It's gonna be,
That's what I do. That's what I do when it comes to like the white elephant or Chinese Christmas gift time. I
yeah,
always get something that I want, and
yeah.
I can try to get it back. But being that you're doing it as a door prize, I don't think there's no getting it back.
Well, this isn't going to be a door prize. This one's going to be actually a raffle.
Yeah,
It's pretty expensive.
yeah.
So it's going to be a raffle. It's not going to be an expensive raffle. It's going to be a really inexpensive raffle, and somebody's going to end up walking away with this thing. And it's yeah, really nice. So and then we've got a lot of things that have been, several things have been donated and stuff like that. And out there in the chat, if anybody wants to donate anything to the 10 Killer YouTube meetup, then for giveaways or anything like that, then you're going to just Ginger at Not For Nothing Homestead is who gets the list of what's being donated. So yes, they will. Yes, Josh Sherman, they will be happy whoever wins it. Yeah, they will be. I can't think of anybody that wouldn't be happy with it. I mean,
Well, I'm glad I'm going to bring a car so I could bring it home.
yeah, that would have been something trying to fly home.
I would have been mad if I won it and I had to fly home.
You'd have been, how am I going to ship this? Let's see.
The same way I wasn't going to ship cornhole boards.
Yeah.
So I was checking that out and starting to make my plans as to what to do.
Yeah.
Could you send me a PDF file of the 10 Killer logo? I mean, I want a crisp.
We can send you what we've got that we had for the shirts.
Okay.
And I mean, it's I'll send you what we had to have it pretty specific to do these shirts and stuff like that. So I'll send you what we've got there. So Bar Run Forge, welcome. And then I see a lot of people out there. Virginia Alexander, howdy. Wanda Henry, howdy. So
knocking on my chat here. We got you said Wanda Henry, her family farm, Leanne Gunther, and just want to make sure I don't.
So I saw Dale up there. 9 Acre Family Farms is in here. There's Rebel Heart. That's Kelly. Evelyn Newman.
The Numismatic
Beverly. And
Ms.
just making sure. Yeah, I saw that. The Numismaniac from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Awesome.
And I probably butchered that somehow, but I wasn't
as
intending
bad as I did.
Okay, Val and I will be in late Thursday around 9 p.m., Evelyn says. That's great. We're looking forward to seeing you, Evelyn and Val. Absolutely.
Bar Run Forge.
Tim Mason, they got their place. So they're going to be there. Yep, there is Bobby, Pettigene River Homestead. Hooga Homestead.
Bar Run Forge. Troy, I need to talk to you. A phone call talk. So
hey, there's my beautiful wife, Christine.
Yep. Hi, Christine.
James Hall.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, if you're wanting a logo, I'm assuming that means that.
I'm thinking about it.
I just sent it to you, Brian.
Well, okay, this was my plan. I'm going to put my logo on one and the Tin Killer one on the other one.
Oh, looky there. Looky there.
But mine is bluer than the Tin Killer one. So I'm going to cut it in the middle, I think, and make those two match.
Oh, okay.
That way they look the same. But they'll look the same, but they'll have different logos as far as color goes.
So
I just sent you the logo, Brian.
yeah.
That better be. You know how we have trouble sending logos.
Yeah, it's a PNG.
Josh says, "I'll love that, Brian." LOL. You know, I think he's already claiming it.
I'm claiming it this year.
Yeah.
You know what? The lady that I use for my printing and stuff, she always asks for a PDF. Do you have PDF capability?
I can probably redo it and send it to you.
So I'll send you what we have too, so you can.
Whatever you guys send, I'll just use the best one I can get for it. And
didn't the critter Mickey make
big? It's gotta be crisp.
There's a lot of people out there saying they're in it to win it.
Hey,
Christine says, "What are we sending to Brian? We need to send a PDF of the Tin Killer YouTube meetup logo to him. I think he's going to do something like really, really nice."
No, brother. That almost felt inappropriate.
No, that was absolutely appropriate for this thing.
That was appropriate? Okay.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a competition to win these.
Apparently, I see a lot of people out there talking about they already won it. Basically,
It'll be the same as last year. I think that worked out really good.
It was fun too.
Everybody had a great. I loved it. I had a great time. I was such a mess before that because I didn't know how I was going to figure that out. And Maddie, Backwoods Mindset, actually came up with the idea: do a one and done.
Yep. Winners move on and the losers tap out.
Losers move on. Winners step up.
DJ's Adventures and Beyond. Hey, I have a question. Do I need a verification code to go live here on YouTube? Because it asked for a verification code for me to do that.
Somebody in Pooch's live said in the comments that they just started doing a verification for that.
Oh, okay.
That's what I understood.
Yeah.
They didn't used to. You didn't used to, but now you do.
I think you only do it once.
I've never even used loser walks. That's what we always say. Bar Run Forge.
Yeah.
Oh, right here. I meant to. They have a podcast now. What day of the week are you doing that? Is that Sunday? Bar Run Forge? Did I say hi to Hiking with Jackie Boy?
Everybody's talking about the amazing job that you did on the cornhole boards last year. Everybody loved the cornhole boards. I mean, that was our first introduction to any of this whole thing. And, you know, I didn't play last year, but you can bet you I'm going to be in the middle of this deal.
Hey, didn't Eric over at Bland's win it too?
No, he was second runner up.
Oh.
I would have been happy with either one of those winning it because they have such a large family.
Yeah.
What was I just going to say about that? Yeah, they're not going to be cornhole boards like last year's. They are trainer boards, and they're cool. They are cool. And they look awesome, and you can do the same thing with them that you can a regular cornhole board.
Yeah.
And
See this phone? You
it's
got to
more
be able to
challenging.
throw. You got to be able to throw that beanbag. You got to be able to hit something about as wide as this phone and slide it up into the hole.
You're just whining because you can't do it.
So there's going to be a lot of folks that aren't on the board. Let's just put it that way.
Well, being on the board didn't have anything to do with anything.
I know, but you always felt good having one on the board.
Well, you'll even
Kind
feel
of like a
better.
leaner.
You'll feel even better if you get it on the board, because you'll say, man, that's a skinnier board and I made it. Besides, everybody's making the regular cornhole boards. These are kind of cool looking. And I already did the regular ones. I still can't remember how to say this poor guy's name. Huga.
Huga Homestead.
Huga.
Yep, Huga. I know it
There's no
kind of
U
looks like
or an
Heige,
A.
but it's
There
Huga.
is a U or an A in that. No, it'll be fun. You'll like it. You'll like it.
Uh-oh, what's going on with Petty?
There's supposed to be another dimension where it's narrower at the bottom, or wider at the bottom and narrower at the top, but I can't find the dimensions anywhere for that one. So
Hugo.
Like Huga.
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 Yeah. I think we might get some of that severe weather tomorrow. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Christine, who's on her phone, says, Johnny, I lost my phone.
Hey, I did that today when I came home. Thought I left my work phone at work, and then I remembered I was using it on the dash, talking to Pretty.
That's what I did with my glasses, put them on my head.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know how, you're walking around with your phone in your hand, you're going, I lost my phone. Where's my phone? It's in my hand. So if you want to know what it's like to get your butt kicked by a 1-day-old calf, I can tell you.
Was it worse than that Charlie horse you had last week?
My gosh, this thing just drug me all over the place. 1 day old. I mean,
how
normally
much-
that doesn't happen. I'm able to handle them all right, but this thing today, it was just, I don't know what. His mama's milk must be something special, because that thing was, there was 2 points where he just put his head down and ran directly at me, like I'm going through you. You know what I mean? So yeah, the video was running, Tony.
How much does a typical newborn weigh?
This one is a pretty big one. It's probably about I'd say this calf is 85, 90. It's a good sized calf for a heifer. But anyway,
That had to hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I'm about 250, and this thing's like 85 or 90, and
That's like a 10-year-old child, or
this thing was,
older than that, probably.
I tell you what, it was a fighter. Now, I mean, he was a fighter all the way to the end, still fighting.
Did Byron Forge ever tell us when his podcast was?
Yeah, he did. Let me go back up here and look. Forged in Faith, it usually comes out on Friday mornings on Apple and Spotify. So Forged in Faith and on Friday mornings on Apple and Spotify. It didn't say exactly what time, maybe. Let's see. No, he's got it there. He's got a link for it.
Well, if it's a podcast, It's not like it's a scheduled time. I mean, it'll be released at a certain time, but it's not scheduled, right?
He said, just remember, Johnny, they have 4-wheel drive. They do.
How do you feel about a visitor bar run, Forge? I'm going to be passing you. Unfortunately, your event is at the same weekend as Tin Killer. But you know, if it's okay, I'll stop by and see you anyway.
Dale says there's no rain in the forecast for them, but we kind of the chances keep dropping, but we still have some kind of a rain chance tomorrow. It's about like noon or something, noon or 1 o'clock. Oh, my wife found her phone. Nice. Hey, there's Bill. Bill, Alaska. Howdy, Bill.
That's unfortunate that I don't know that he's coming. He said he probably won't. Well, you never know. Maybe he will at the last minute.
Okay, I think I can help DJ's Adventures and Beyond. What is vertical live streaming? Has anyone tried it? It's whenever you go live on your phone and you hold it, you have it in the vertical position.
Like
and
a short.
What they say is that if you do that, that it will be put into like the shorts feeds and you might get more traction or something like that on it. I have not tried it. I don't know, but no chance of rain there where you are, Tony, here in Oklahoma.
Now we're going to be seeing all kinds of videos in the vertical.
yeah, all the lives are going to be up and down. Say by half their face peeking around the corner.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's like watching a short, like Josh said.
Well, a short's fine because they're a short, but
and Josh Sherman says videos in the shorts feed. So, I mean, there's a possibility it could give you more traction on your live, but you know, it'd be like me and Christine are always live together. It'd be hard to get both of us in it like that. And Pretty and Pooch would be hard. So
your wives will have to stand behind you and
just kind of lean off my shoulder there or something like that.
Put your head.
So Bill was trying to go live in his shorts yesterday, but couldn't find it. But I was being rushed because there was a moose licking his truck. Yeah, nice.
It's like a big salt lick.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we call it up here in the south or in the north. Salt lick. Car was salt licked.
Yeah.
I've got shorts coming, but I'm waiting for the weather.
Yeah, hold on. I got shorts coming, but I'm waiting on the weather to hold off until they wear them shorts.
Yep.
I don't know. Kids nowadays, they wear those shorts year round.
There's Ann Dale. Good evening.
Hey, Ann Dale.
Good evening, sweetheart.
She's going to try one of them vertical shorts or lives.
She's in her jammies.
Uh-oh.
I wear shorts most of the time too, actually.
Alaska doesn't use salt on the roads. What do they use up there?
Byron Forge wants to talk about his shortcomings.
Hey, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey.
So
They just use sand up there?
Good old sand.
Here? No.
No, up in Alaska.
Alaska?
Well, I know New York uses salt. Everything up there is rusted out.
Well, that's why it's better to lease a vehicle.
Well, I'm telling you that. I mean,
3 years, and you say bye to the old one and get a new one.
I follow a couple of channels up there in New York, and they're always got a rusted out truck that they're messing with. So.
I know, and in Pennsylvania, there's a requirement of only so much rust you can have on your vehicle before you go get it fixed.
Usually the floor pans are all rusted
I don't
out.
understand. Well, because parts will actually fall off
You fall through.
vehicles and hit the person behind them.
Salt
I
doesn't work
tell
once it
you-
gets below low teens. Alaska uses 1/4 inch gravel and sand on roads. Okay.
My gut sank when I got home from a long road trip and found that my runner board was missing, and hoping that somebody didn't eat it behind me.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
The thing of it is, I didn't even know. I mean, the rest of the car was fine. For some reason, it just attacked the attachments to that runner board in it. I was like, I got out of the car. And I was like, what the heck? It's just gone.
Yeah. Dale said y'all's rust has rust up there.
Yeah, the Titanic doesn't have as much rust sickles. They call those rust sickles on the Titanic.
Yeah. My dad bought a truck that had to come from up north. He got that thing down here and it was so rusted up. The spare tire was still up underneath the truck, but there was no way to get it down because, you got to screw those things and bring them down. All that stuff was so rusted you couldn't do any of it. We ended up having to take a cutting torch to cut his tire down from out in the back, and the frame was rotted in half. It was a bad deal.
Critter Creek is in here.
Yes.
When
yes,
is
he
your
is here?
Critter Creek? When is your next video coming out? I thought you were doing it once a week. Well, I don't do it once a week, so I'm not complaining. But I was looking for it this Monday and it wasn't there.
Yeah, well, I don't think there was one Saturday. There wasn't one Saturday.
He does awesome work.
He does.
That looks fun.
It's amazing.
When I'm full-time YouTube someday, I'll focus on some of my graphics and stuff like that. But I'm building a house right now.
I don't have the patience.
Tony had an
Well,
old
that was really cool to see how.
driving down the road.
What's that? I have.
Tony's Datsun truck, the fuel tank fell out of it driving down the road.
They should have just made that out of salt to begin with.
So he said that his video is coming out tomorrow. He missed last Saturday, and he said it'll be back on schedule for next Saturday. So
There's Monica.
Yep.
howdy, Monica.
Monica.
And Eric.
Remember, you're welcome to come in, Monica. You make us laugh. You'll make us laugh. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you guys.
Apologize for me.
Apologize to Monica for you.
Yeah.
You tell
Hey,
Ezekiel.
Christine says she's sorry.
I was supposed to give you information. I forgot.
Supposed to give you information she forgot.
I had a procedure yesterday.
Monica, you better tell Ezekiel to calm down on me at that meetup. Ezekiel, when is the cornhole event? When is the cornhole event?
Hey, Troy.
What's Christine working on in the background? Hospital work?
No, I think she's over here
Repotting.
repotting her seeds.
Ah,
Or not her seeds, but she's got these little miniature greenhouse things, and her plants have all popped up there, and now she's put them in the little
Bigger pots.
bigger pots right now.
it's about that time of year for Joint Commission. I figured she was all up in it.
Oh, they come all the time.
They come all the
Yeah.
time.
We
She's
got 10 facilities.
10 facilities. So
I'll be
Yeah.
out for days the first week of April.
first week April she'll be at one.
Yep, I'm getting geared up for them too.
I bet. Okay, Lynn asked if you got her email.
Me?
Yeah.
That she's coming. I've got a couple of them. Yeah.
Yes, we have, Lynn. Thank
Certainly.
Bar Run Forge, you and Monica and Eric really know how to banter back and forth, don't you? Why don't you come up, Bar
What
Run
the
Forge?
heck, Josh? You hadn't had a pancake in 20 years.
Oh, pancake?
So Bill, I had tacos tonight, and they were made wonderfully. So, yeah.
I had catfish.
There you go.
Yep.
That's awesome. Did you catch it?
I wish. No, I didn't catch it, but I had to buy it at a seafood joint.
Johnny, those hotels that you talk about,
Yeah.
the new ones, are they close? Are you okay? Wait a minute. Are you toward where you live and stuff? Are you close?
Am I toward where I live? Yeah.
Are you closer towards the hotels than you are Tin Killer?
Oh, yeah. I have to pass all the hotels to get there.
So you're about 12 miles away from Tin Killer.
Oh, no, I'm farther than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I mean,
fine.
we're about
I only got
we're about
I got a campsite for what was it again? Pooch, Friday, Saturday, and
Yep.
into Sunday.
Friday,
So
Saturday.
I'll probably be getting a hotel room at least 2 nights before.
we're not
Hey,
we're not far though. I mean, it's not like a huge deal. We're about to get from here down to Tin Killer, it's about a half hour.
Oh, so those hotels are probably about halfway, huh?
Well, there's nothing more than 15 minutes that you could stay at. There's nothing more than 15 minutes from the park down there. And actually, I was saying there were 3 hotels and then the Tin Killer Lodge is what I was saying. But Christine the other day, she said, "Oh, I forgot about that one right there." And we looked right across the road and there's another brand new hotel that for some reason I didn't even, and it's a really nice hotel. And I said, well, there's another one right there. And they're all new. Every hotel in Tahlequah is new. So
they might have built it since the last time you said anything.
Well, I mean, I don't even know what I was thinking. But anyway, do
you have any
4
idea?
hotels, the Tin Killer Lodge, there's cabins, there's all kinds of camp spots. It's all good.
What are the names of some of those hotels? Do you know?
Let's see here. There's the was that Holiday Inn Express? There's one called TR. There's TRU. There's one called Tahlequah Inn, which is the new one that we just saw, and it's brand new. And then there is one called there's a Best Western.
Do you think any of those are like a residence in?
I know that the TRU and the Holiday Inn Express are not. I don't know about the Best Western or the Tahlequah Inn. The Tahlequah Inn looks like a much bigger hotel.
Yeah.
So I need to check with them.
If they want brand spanking new, it's that true one out there by the nation.
Yeah, the true ones.
Which is where I would stay.
But, well, I mean, they're all
You're
new.
all good. I'm just saying.
I mean,
I'm a hotel snob.
You're a hotel snob? Okay. My wife's a hotel snob.
We are too. There was when we came home the last time, we stayed at a real winner. Ew.
Hey, the worst one I ever stayed at, whenever I went up to, it was right after a tornado. We were in Oklahoma City. The hotel that we were supposed to be staying at blew away in the tornado. Imagine that. I mean, we're there, right? We're not at the hotel. We're down the road shooting our bows at targets and stuff like that at a 3D range. And we got word that our hotel blew away. So we drove up there, and sure enough, our hotel had blown away. So then we had nowhere to stay. So we drove down to southern Oklahoma City, and we finally found a place because, everybody that was everybody was looking for a hotel room that night. We finally found one. And when we went up to get it. They said, "You guys want that by the hour or all night?" Well, kind of all night. So the door would not lock or even stay shut. So we pushed the door shut, and I threw my my cot right against the door, and I slept right holding the door shut.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd have stayed in there. They asked me if they by the hour. I would say, "Ah, never mind."
Was it worse than the Lizard Hotel?
Yes, it
Well,
was.
you might as well go to Love's truck stop and take a shower and stuff. I might do that.
Well, we had a shower and stuff. I mean, I wouldn't want to shine a black light around in that room anywhere, but
I was talking to Sid from 3 Mississippi, or messaging with her about the 10 killer one. She goes, it's good for the price.
well, there's a lot of people that
bring your hiking boots to.
There was a lot of people that stayed there last year that liked it. I think Evelyn stayed there. I know Dale at 9 Acres stayed there. There was a lot of people that stayed there, and they said it was good. So, I have not stayed there myself because, for one thing, why would I? Because I live right here. So,
Bar Run Forge, you got to come up.
Yeah.
Come on up here and talk to us.
So Andell's had to stay in a place that she had to cram all the furniture up against the door.
And she had a can of bug spray.
Why did she have to do that?
So Evelyn said our room was nice, and she stayed at 10 Killer Lodge. So
I don't think I'd go take a shower at no Loves either, Brian.
and Bill at My Alaska stayed there. No real complaints about 10 Killer Lodge.
Well, there's different levels of, all franchises are only as good as the people running it. And when I went to go see Chris to go hiking, we stopped at a Love's because I heard about their showers and stuff, and when I wanted to go on a trip, so I went in and checked it out, and that was a gorgeous bathroom. I mean, it was spotless and it was nice.
You ever been to a Buc-ee's?
Yeah, those are nice.
Aren't they all in Texas? I'm not even going.
No, they're all the way across the country, but not in Oklahoma. They're not here.
Is it would you feel safe staying at one? Is it like camping?
A Buc-ee's? I
Yeah.
don't think they'll let you stay in it.
Stay in it. Some of them probably have, like Love's has actually RV hookups.
They do too.
Like
They might have that at a Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got everything else.
Yeah, I think they got overnight camping at a Buc-ee's. Some of
Yeah.
them.
They right outside of Buc-ee's, they put what the people make who work at Buc-ee's. Like the person who keeps the bathrooms clean makes over $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better do a good job.
Apparently, they do a real good job.
You better not see one Bucky nugget in that.
Not one Bucky nugget in there. So Tim Mason said they're going to stay at 10 Killer Lodge. And Evelyn says 10 Killer Lodge is local, family owned. So, and Bland's, of course, is saying Buc-ee's is amazing. They have standards. That's right. They do.
Where about the Cherokee Whitetail RV park at close to there, I wonder?
Where, you want to know where it's at from there?
Yeah.
You come out of when you come out of the park, you turn right, you go right across that bridge, across the lake, you go up the hill right around a curve there and turn in on the right, past the store.
Good night, Bar Run Forge.
She's close.
We got somebody else in the green room. Let's pop
they're
her
not
up.
far.
You nod your head. Not that way.
Nodding her head.
I
Hi,
just
Jan.
How you doing, Jan?
Good. How are you, Brian? Hi, Johnny, and
Pretty
hi,
good.
Mike.
how are you,
Howdy.
man?
I'm trying to think. Are you on that are you close to the major highway, Jan, that I would probably be traveling through?
44 or something,
44?
9. I don't know. No, I don't know.
Are you going to be coming through Missouri?
If you come through
I don't know what
Springfield,
part of- I don't know if she's in the part of Missouri I'll be in.
I don't know. I
You
just
come down. Okay, I come down and I go right straight through St. Louis and then kind of hike down to
come down. So I don't know if it's 49 or 44. I don't know, Brian.
I know you don't want to tell where you are. I
I got
understand.
fast, man. I know 13 because that's the road we live off, Highway 13, and there's a 40 something that goes through Springfield.
It seems like I'm
I think you go through it.
check it out.
I don't know. I just don't get out much, man. Just saying.
Hey, I'm not much better than
I've
you.
got
Didn't pay
my towel
attention to the
pass.
road she's on.
I get like I go to from our house to Stockton, from our house to Bolivar. That's all I know.
So
And
what's
then
going-
anything else I have to use MapQuest.
So you can just, whatever those towns are, you can, if you're coming through there, you can tell how close you are to Jan.
Exactly.
So are you going through Bolivar, Missouri?
Going through Bolivar,
I-
you're close
now I-
to me.
now
You're
I
going
have
through
to look at-
Stockton.
Yeah,
you're
I-
going
I-44 is a major
Two
interstate.
different ways, and
40. Wait, what is that?
I-44 is a major
44.
interstate.
That's the road. Yeah.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you're near I-44, that's probably one of those that he could possibly come down.
Yeah. And that'll cross to 13 through Springfield.
we'll see if I go to see Bar Run Forge. It's better for me to go on the dark blue route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
Oh,
brings me down through Kentucky.
Yeah. He's the other way. He's on the dark side.
Tish says, "What's my baby doing up so late tonight?
Me?
What are you doing up so late?"
Are you talking about me, Tish?
Oh, we're gonna keep him up at all hours of the night too.
Oh yeah.
Uh-uh.
One
Oh,
of
no.
Henry, is there a lot of tolls on the highway? When you get in Oklahoma, there are.
In Kansas.
In Kansas.
She don't know the roads. No, that's true, Tony. I just know my
Texas ain't
I
afraid
call
to have
my
one or
cow
two every
trails.
once in a while too.
Beth
Or my
Cornett is
Comcast.
in here, and so is Leonard Mountain Homestead. Amy.
Howdy, howdy.
Oh, Amy. Hi, Amy. Love you, girl. No, 44 is like the main thoroughfare. So that'll take you to all the roads. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's a screenshot. I can't zoom in on it and look at what that road is. I'll have to check it out.
But we're down 13. We're down Highway 13, which really isn't. I mean, it's not like a freeway or anything. It's like a country road highway.
Are you telling us, Pooch, or are you telling Tish?
Tish.
Who let the dogs out? Ooh.
Oklahoma is the land of the toll road. That's correct.
Oh, wait. You forgot something, Johnny. Oklahoma's the land of the toll roads with the crappy roads.
That's right. They are crappy. I will.
Because ain't nothing
there's
paying
some
on the
people
toll
that-
roads that are fixing those roads.
Toll
there's some
roads are
people that
always the
talk
worst.
about.
I could be
You know,
driving through
that-
New York where I have to pay,
Hi,
and then
Jamie.
go into Pennsylvania and it's smooth sailing. No
Oh
payment.
yeah. You
Nothing-
hit Oklahoma and all hell breaks loose.
You hit it.
It's
You
like
hit it
you better
hard.
have good traction, good what do you call them? Suspension. Everything better be good on your vehicle, because you hit one pothole, and believe me, it's like a landmine in Oklahoma.
You lose a running board and a gas tank.
I'm telling you, it's not that. It's that we. You're right. We do not have good roads. There's a lot of
No.
people that take pride in all these kind of things of their state. That is one thing I do not take pride in is our roads.
No, I
So-
lived there in 80s, in 1980 and 81. 1980 to 81, I think it was. Yeah, 80 to 81. And I went through 4 tires. I worked at the phone company. I woke up with 4 flat tires because of the roads. I almost lost my job at the phone company.
You don't want to lose a phone company.
And just go from the blue.
No,
towns
I
to blue
retired
towns.
from the phone company.
My mom, well, no,
What
she
blue towns,
she
Dale?
does have a retirement from the phone plan. We left from California.
Uh-oh.
to
Dale
work.
is saying Nebraska roads are worse than ours.
Oh God, is that possible? Oh my God,
I didn't know that.
possible?
And James Hall said Indiana has really, really bad toll roads.
Oh, so true, James.
Mm.
It's so true. Illinois and Indiana, and Oklahoma. Okay, the top 3: Oklahoma,
The ones I have to drive
Indiana,
through.
and Illinois. The top 3 worst roads in the whole wide toll roads. Well, the toll roads are great. It's the other roads that suck.
Our toll roads aren't even great.
Well, like when you come in from Missouri to Oklahoma, that toll road is beautiful.
Yeah, and
It's
and you
perfect.
noticed as soon as you cross that line, it's like
As
if you're
soon
coming
as
from
you
Missouri, you
cross into Muskogee,
and then as soon as you cross that line, it goes ta-tonk, ta-tonk, ta-tonk,
oh
ta-tonk.
my God, it's awful. It's awful. In Tulsa,
Feel like you're driving down a
I
train
lived
track.
in Tulsa for 9 months, and what a nightmare. That's where I had 4 flat tires. Yeah.
So what is it, Dale? You said your roads are good, and then you have this sarcastic grin.
Louisiana does suck, JB.
Okay, Dale's talking about the blue towns up there where he's at. Yeah, that's what I thought. In Kansas, John,
I
we
broke
talk
my
speak
friend.
it to Olathe, Kansas.
Jeep Cherokee in Oklahoma.
Oh, I tell you what, I love Oklahoma. It's a beautiful, beautiful state, but the roads suck.
They do. I'll agree.
At least in Missouri, the only roads that suck are the dirt roads, and they grate those. You know, they go through and they fix them, and even the Amish go over them in 2 days. They're all jacked up, but because they got the metal tires and the wagons going through. But they're just back roads. They're not. We're not expecting those to be pristine, but our major roads are in pristine condition.
Old Man King Homestead got to go. I guess get ready for his live.
Yep, Peter's
Holy
coming
cow,
up.
That hour went. I was
Yeah.
thinking it was only a half an hour.
That's an hour.
Okay, I didn't say hi to Pierogi and Monica.
Hey,
I thought
JB.
I thought
You
you were
better
watching
say hi
a
to
movie,
JB.
Monica. Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah, I gotta get in there and let those dogs out too.
Hey, Dale, we say the same thing about Texas and Kansas. So,
Go Cowboys!
Major roads
Woo!
tell you what they're like.
Where'd Dale go? He ran. he ran off.
I was
Run.
going.
I
but
need
I
your
had-
daily dose of Blands. I
Well,
love
I'm gonna
Monica.
bail out of
man.
here
They're
tonight.
awesome.
Brian, thanks for having me on here with you.
Well, thank you for helping me set that up.
Johnny,
Love you, Pooch.
yeah,
love y'all too.
Pooch.
See you
It'll be
next
good-
month.
good to
I
see
can't
you.
wait to see y'all. I'm so
That's
excited.
right.
Yeah. Everybody on panel, we're all gonna be together.
Yep.
Pooch is getting out when the getting out is good because he knows that private. If he goes into private chat, he's screwed.
right. That's right. I'd like to, Brian, but I got to get in there.
I know.
He gotta go. He gotta go. He gotta go right now.
Well, you might as well let me close it out. I got to close it out right now.
Okay.
So everybody in the chat, thank you for
Love
coming.
y'all.
In. It was fun. Thank you for my moderators and the people that came up on my panel.
Stop it, Johnny.
We can't wait. We can't wait until that meetup. So
I know.
next week, Wednesday, 9:00 Central. Have a good night.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Only got half